Oh, sorry. Hey, gamer. I'm talking about the Talking Sopranos podcast that Michael Imperioli and Steve Sherpa do, aka Chrissy and Bobby Bacala.
I like that you called him Gamer. Is that his name is Gamer McBaggins? We said, "Hey, Gamer,"
Yeah, what's up?
which is how
Oh,
I like
that's just
to
oh,
greet everyone I know.
that's how I talk to people on
Hello,
Twitch, at least,
Gamer.
isn't that right?
That's how we do our people don't know this about hard drive, but in the hard drive Slack, we instead how people do like comrade if they're like left wing or whatever. Like we always say gamer.
Mm-hmm.
We go, "Hello, Gamer." Thank you, Gamer. Greetings, Gamer.
Hey, paisanos, welcome to the Hard Drive Podcast, the only podcast in the world that I host with my friend Jeremy. How are you, Jeremy Kaplowitz?
I'm pretty good. How are you?
I'm good, man. We've done this 140 times. I don't know. I don't know.
Have we
I
done
don't
this
know.
140 times? How many episodes do we
I
officially
think
have?
I think I ticked it up a little bit
I believe it. I
to
mean,
make my grief sound even more.
this has said been on episode 100 for like a year, I feel like.
Yeah,
Am I
yeah.
wrong with that? Am I crazy that it always
We've
says
been
100
we've
episodes?
been having this conversation for a while. Yeah, I don't know. I think they just ballpark it. I
100
just
ratings, 100 episodes. It's just like, yeah, I don't know, it's 100.
it's a
How many
hundred.
does
What
the
do you
Hard
want?
Times have? We started
They'll
around the
bump
same time as
they'll
them.
bump it up when we get to 200.
100.
Yeah, it's
It's just
what a
guessing.
just
Damn,
fucking
dude. Someone gave the Hard Times podcast a 1 star.
oh
Wow. Should we read theirs in friggin' Toad's voice?
no,
Got him,
I don't want
dude.
to encourage
I don't think they
anything.
listen. This is a good test to see if they listen. If anyone from the Hard Times listens to our podcast. But damn, dude, you guys got to fix your friggin' audio quality. Oh man, they're not even punk anymore. Come on.
Mm, but I mean, I don't know that I'm not gonna co-sign on what this dickhead thinks, but like sounding like shit is like the punk thing to do. So
Yeah,
I
I know.
think
I was gonna say.
their podcast has a tightrope to walk by existing, and I am sympathetic to that. So
Yeah, that's fair. And then I like this one next to it. This is a 5 star review that says, "Matt, stop interrupting." That's all
oh,
it says.
Matt never lets a guest finish. Sorry.
It's just
So
very
what do you do
funny.
with that? What do you do with that?
I love it.
Very good.
We don't have anything new on ours, but we don't. There's no way to know how many episodes we have.
It's like the I think this is I should have made this joke a
Possibly.
minute ago. It's like the Rain Man is working and yeah, about 100 episodes. Every podcast 100 episodes.
Yeah, I agree with that.
It's weird that it says that. Anyways, everybody, now that we're here, I had an idea for a show and I asked Jeremy. I pleaded with him in the middle of the night. I think he was more sleepy than anything, but he agreed to it. We're
Hmm.
going to talk about some, and we've talked about this before, and it's sort of keeping with our tradition of watching Mario cartoons, but in there's a 1983 to 1984 short-lived animated Saturday morning cartoon called the Saturday Supercade. So video games were like pretty much brand new, not brand new, but you know what I mean. Like 1983, it was
You
like the first
saying that
wave. Is what?
real quick? You saying that made me realize I've been calling it Saturday Morning Supercade for like two
Oh,
years, and I even put that in the tweet that we made too, and it's in the
oh,
photo. It's like I read like come
yeah.
on
It's
to
not.
Saturday
Yeah.
Morning
Oh my
Supercade, and
god.
then I post a photo that clearly doesn't have the word morning because this show would air. You're right, listener. 8:45 p.m. on Saturday. No, but that would have been funny if it did.
Yeah, I didn't even. I sat there and watched you compose that entire tweet,
Saturday
and
Supercade.
yeah, and it was not just a Mario. It was well, the Mario's in there by way of Donkey Kong episodes, but also it was just different segments. So you had Donkey Kong, Cubert, Donkey Kong Jr., which I gather was an entirely different thing.
Yeah, Donkey Kong Jr. is the sequel to Donkey Kong,
And
where
then,
Donkey Kong's kid gets kidnapped by Mario, and now, or no, Donkey Kong gets
but
kidnapped by Mario, and now you play as Donkey Kong Jr.
and I really am unsure if they're cutting back. Like, do you get a Donkey Kong segment and then a minute later, I don't know. It's chaos on CBS Saturday mornings. I'm not really sure what else was on CBS Saturday mornings back then, but I would be curious. But anyways, I thought this was interesting. So it lasted for 2 seasons. The first season, 13 episodes, starting in 83, ending in December 83. So just quickly in the fall. Then season two came around, the classic sign of like we're losing faith in the
Yeah,
show. It only had 6 episodes. Um, So I don't know if that was like what the order was already coming out. And I thought this was funny that they tried to retool it in between seasons. So I'm going to read this from the Wikipedia page. During the second season, Qbert and Donkey Kong remained, while the Frogger, Donkey Kong Jr., and Pitfall segments were replaced by shorts featuring. Now, this sounds like they were trying to go back to the drawing board, and I know hindsight's 2020, but they jettisoned some major characters here, Frogger and Donkey Kong.
There's some
Jr.
big ones.
To give way for Space Ace with Space Ace, Dexter, Kimberly, and Borf from the Space Ace arcade game, and Kangaroo with friends, the Monkey Business Gang from the Kangaroo arcade game. So Space Ace and Kangaroo. Now, I'm sure, look, we're a video game podcast. I'm sure half our listeners right now are going, you've never played Kangaroo?
I don't play any video games, dude. Video games are for losers.
I don't know what the fuck
kidding,
Kangaroo is. I love video games. I love every generation of video games, and I don't know what the fuck Kangaroo is.
What is it? Is it just called Kangaroo?
Yeah.
Kangaroo arcade game. Let's see. 1982.
Is someone gonna come on and tell me how good it is or anything? I don't know. It looks it looks like Donkey Kong-esque, right?
Yeah, you play as a kangaroo with like big fucking punching gloves.
Yeah.
I don't know what you do though.
Did they at least like make a janky PS1 3D version of this or anything I can get into?
I can't listen to this. The sorry, I had to turn the sound off. The monkeys throw apples at you, and I just want to believe deep in my heart that the original pitch was that they throw shit at you.
Oh, I would love to throw their shit.
And whatever Australian video game developer was like, I can't throw shit. You got to throw apples.
No, the kangaroos would block that. It's probably not true.
Yeah, it's too early in the morning for any of our Australian friends to come here and refute that, so it is
true.
Yeah,
maybe you should get some of your Australian friends on here. We can talk about the kangaroo video game and
yeah, I'm sure they'd love that. I'm sure
that's their fucking Mario, and they're gonna roast us.
You don't know kangaroo? For us, that's Mario.
Oh, they made a weird dystopian kangaroo movie. We hated it.
Oh, Australians, you kooky British people.
So that's fun. I wanted to also, before we get into the show, because we're going to look at the first episode of the Donkey Kong, Mario, and Pauline cartoon here. The voice talent is interesting. So the first person to ever portray Mario in the Western world is Peter Cullen.
Let's look.
Done a million things. One of these perpetual lifer voice actor guys. Biggest gig, Optimus Prime, voice of Optimus Prime. Cartoons, came back for the movies. So
Peter, is this him?
Yeah, still alive. Canadian voice actor.
Damn, good for him, dude.
Going at 79, but so he's Optimus Prime.
He's got like handprints in cement.
At the place too. It's not him in his garage. He's at the place doing it.
No, sorry if that was unclear.
He's at the handprint.
Yeah, he was
place.
like he plays Optimus Prime in the films, Bumblebee.
So,
that's crazy. He's in friggin' Dark of the Moon.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know why I'm saying it like that, but he's in all of them.
He was in he's like the voice, the sounds of the Predator in the Predator movie. Damn. He was one of my favorite things from the 80s is the G.I. Joe movie. He played Nemesis Enforcer in that, which is a very cool like kind of villain role, so he can really do it all. Yeah. Oh,
he's the car in Knight Rider, or
Knight
just
Rider.
One episode?
First voice. It's K.
He's the original.
That feels like it's the fictional antagonist because the car was. I love a good acronym. The car was KITT. I didn't realize there was an enemy car named KARR, which stands for Night Automated Roving Robot.
Good for it.
Good for Kit.
Good for Kit.
He did various voices on the Mr. T cartoon.
Anyway, he's a cool guy.
You can just pull so many things out. It's such an endless.
Now we haven't watched this show yet.
No. So just keep in mind.
Normally we're ready to rock and roll.
So as much as we're going to be idiots and dunk on the Mario voice acting or whatever, like let's keep in mind this guy's an absolute Hall of Famer.
Mm-hmm.
As well as then Donkey Kong, played by someone whose name I'm very familiar with, but just a little bit before my time. None other than Soupy Sales, one of the all-time great stage
That's not
names.
a real name.
No, Milton Sutman, known professionally as Soupy Sales. So he kept some of those syllables. But yeah, I would just always he was just like a TV presence forever before my time, and then it's definitely like a name that you hear reference and you remember a name like Soupy Sales, comedic
Yeah.
actor, not a dramatic actor, not a Shakespearean man. Soupy
No.
Sales, comedian, actor, radio.
Sir
But
Soupy
anyways,
Sales.
so you have Soupy Sales in the Donkey Kong role. So it's actually a pretty, what do you call it? A pretty
Oh,
good
so his
pedigree.
name actually is Milton Soupman, though, right?
Supman,
Is it
SUP.
Sup?
It's
Oh,
it's
it's
kind
not
of
Soup.
it's kind of like Sup, man.
Yeah, that's like kind of like a Better Call Saul name.
It literally, yeah, Milton Sup, man. I
Sup,
mean,
man?
you could do better than Milton, yeah, but
I'm trying to think if there's like a fun version of it. Milt. Nah, one cares. Good
yeah.
for him. Most of his sketches
What if it was like,
ended with
hey,
him.
what's up?
Do you
Yeah,
see
sorry.
this? Most of his
Um,
sketches ended with him getting a pie in the face. That's
oh
great.
my, I love it. Maybe he pioneered that. Oh, pie. He's a pioneer,
He's a pioneer.
man. Fucking crazy.
Anyway, we could go through all day with all these fucking actors. They've all
So, but
been.
I just think it's interesting. Donkey
Yeah.
Kong and Mario are it's like fucking Optimus Prime and Soupy Sales going at it
But
here.
wait,
And
who played the iconic kangaroo?
oh god. Ah, look at that, Orson Welles.
I was about to say that. I was about to fucking say Orson Welles.
That's the oh man. That's the go-to thing there, I
I think
guess.
because I scrolled down and I saw Frank Welker,
Frank
and it just
Welker.
made me think Orson Welles for some reason
Yeah.
because it's the well.
Right.
But no, he's voiced by David Mendenhall,
It's a Mendenhall.
who you know, is some fucking idiot. I don't know. No, he's been in a
Doesn't
bunch.
say that. Where does it say that?
He's in a bunch. Yeah, it says. Yeah, that's what
Yeah.
the beginning of his Wikipedia.
Oh, I got one for you though. I was making fun of Space Ace showing up to get fucking Frogger out of there, but off Space Ace hangs out with Officer Kimberly, voiced by Nancy Cartwright, who famously goes on to do Bart Simpson.
Oh, great. That's
So
great. We love that.
there you go, there you go.
And I don't mean to make fun of the kangaroo voice actor David. He seems like he's been in fucking Twilight Zone. He's in the Berenstain. Wait a minute. Baron what? Wait a minute.
I don't remember him being in that.
Am I from another dimension?
Oh,
Because I remember Brother Bear being voiced by Orson Welles.
you're wrong. It was Nelson Mandela. Oh, I blew it.
right.
I'm sorry.
No,
I'm
no,
sorry.
no. That's a better joke. That's why we have Punch Up. That's why we do. That's why we're writers. We set them up and then we change them, and when we change them, and we change them, and then we publish them, and then people
Yeah.
say, "Hey, did you have that joke locked and loaded for 2 years or something? That's crazy." We
Kinda-
say, "Yep, that's what we did. We planned out everything that could happen, and we wrote
Yeah.
articles about that."
Yep. If J.K. Rowling is ever mauled by wolves,
Oh, we have such a good
buckle
one.
up.
We have
Buckle up.
such a good one. If J.K. Rowling
Yeah.
is mauled by wolves,
That's
yeah.
that thing. I'm stealing it from that thing. President Gerald Ford.
Oh, you're right. You're right.
It's one of the best
No,
sketches.
but that is true for us, though. I mean, you're not stealing it because it is true. We do have it.
No, it's locked and loaded. Well, I locked it. I don't know if you loaded it.
Okay, let's watch the Saturday morning Super.
The Saturday morning.
We're gonna watch it live,
Supercade.
and we're gonna pause when we have funny things to say about it.
We'll do it live.
Does that work for you, Mark? Just give me a little. Just say, "Ding, ding, ding." If you want me to. No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah. Do you remember we used to use Zencaster, and I could put
Yeah.
my hand up,
Oh,
but
what a fun!
we didn't have video, so that
what
would
a
have been
fun time.
yeah, those were good times. Oh, Zencaster.
I like that because I haven't really gone. I kind of last minute did the headlines for the headline scroll bar in our Twitch stream. One of them I just like copy and pasted like a bunch of headlines. One of them just said the Hard Times store.
That's great.
It's always
I
fun.
thought you were gonna say. I noticed one the other day, and it's not a big deal at all, but it's just like, oh, I forgot what it was. It was something that just so like goes with the picture.
Yes, yeah. There's a bunch of those.
I forget what
There's
it
a
was.
bunch that like they don't work. Oh, one of them is like I'll find it. Hold on.
Oh, by the way, if you're listening, we're talking about on our Twitch stream. In case you haven't checked us
Yes.
out, which you should. It's a lot of fun. We goof around on here. We have a little like a fake breaking news ticker on the bottom that's just hard drive headlines scrolling by. So like right now it's like James Corden prepared for cat's role by living as obnoxious creature for decades. It's funny, but we were talking about. So imagine all those, and then The
We
hard time
have
store. The hard time store goes.
Yeah,
It's
and
really
there's no
funny.
photos, so there's many articles that you need a photo for. This one,
Oh
I
yeah.
believe, was a topical story at the time. It's a photo of
Yes.
Mario defeating a level, and he's pulling down the mushroom flag at the end of the level, and the headline is "Disrespectful Immigrant Protester Tears Down Flag." Now, without the
Yeah.
photo, just seeing
Yeah.
that scroll by on
That
Twitch,
just scrolls by after some joke about Crash Bandicoot or something.
a little strange, a little
Whoa,
weird.
the editor's tucking in some stuff there. What's going on? Yeah. That's funny.
um, yeah,
In a
so
hard time
that
store, you
one.
see that and go, "Oh, those fuckers got a store." Reminder, note to self:
Yeah,
check
dude, we
that
got
out
some good
later.
stuff in there. What do we have?
I am actually. It's really cool to have some of our funny ideas put on shirts. I'm proud of that.
This one is just a Pac-Man shirt, but instead of Pac-Man, it says "fuck man." I mean,
And
that's great.
that's my baby right there. I still got to get a copy of my own there, and I'll put up a picture of myself wearing the fuck man shirt.
I know. I gotta get one of these. I don't have any of them yet. The new ones.
I think it's like, and it's obviously not affiliated with our podcast, but I think it's a little bit the spirit of the podcast, where it's like, if you know a lot about, or if you just know a little bit
Hmm.
or care a little bit about like video games and the history of them,
Right. Well, there's
and
the
also
famous
and
Scott
also like
Pilgrim line.
you don't want to do very much with that. You also just want to make a fuck man joke, and
Do you
that's
know
where I
about
kind of
this, Mark? The
I know it comes up in that, right?
yeah.
Yeah. So
I'll
hey,
find it.
helps keeping that knowledge alive.
I'll find it.
It's just like I've just always known like the Pac-Man thing. They almost call it a
Hmm.
Puck-Man. I don't even know if it's fucking true. And then they were looking at a pizza, and the guy was like, "Oh, that's what it should be." I don't know. If they were eating spaghetti that night, would have a whole different childhood.
This is the Scott Pilgrim line. Hopefully, we don't get banned or whatever. But
Oh no.
where is it? Sorry, it's like right around here. He meets Ramona Flowers for the first time, Scott Pilgrim, and um he talks to her. Is at a
Hey,
party.
what's up?
Nothing.
Hey, you know Pac-Man?
I know of him.
Well, Pac-Man was originally called Puck-Man. They changed it because, not because Pac-Man looks like a hockey puck. Paku means flap your mouth, and that they were worried people would scratch out the P, turn it into an F, like.
Yeah, that's amazing.
Am I dreaming? I'll leave you alone forever now.
Thanks.
Anyway, that's it. That's the line.
And so it's like a tribute to that original vision. I think.
Yeah. I mean, it's one of those things where like that is a kind of like it's very realistic. Like I know guys who would probably say that as an opening sentence to a girl at a party,
Yeah.
just because it's all they know. My
Oh yeah.
my
I thought. Oh, sorry.
sorry, yeah. Real quick, the other podcast that I do, Deep Dive, my co-host Chris,
Double D.
he was visiting me about 2 years ago, and he got straight up blackout drunk at a party, and we took an Uber home, and he was in the front seat, and he could not stop telling blackout drunk the Uber driver that Mario only has a mustache because of the limitation of 8-bit Mario. Which is something we've talked about this podcast.
We talked about yeah.
And he just kept saying it
No, I have a
over and
question. I have a
over.
question. How into that information was the driver? Even like
He
in the
hated it. At the end, he was like,
Even in the
"Please stop talking to me. I don't want to talk to you. I don't want to know." And he was just like, "No, but you don't understand. You don't understand the overalls because you can't see the arms moving." And the driver was like, "We're not friends."
Okay, now my next question: had he just learned that and he was really stoked on it, or is that just something that he's just
it just came out
into?
of him.
Okay,
It just came out of him.
That's funny. I thought you were gonna say how it does feel like something that like someone would go up and say. I thought you were gonna say like it does sound like something kids would do, and they would totally make it say "fuck man,"
Mm-hmm.
because I don't know how many automatic hand dryers you've seen in your life that have been
Sure.
scratched out that
Yeah,
push button now
absolutely.
says push butt. I've seen that
Oh yeah, a million times.
on not only hundreds of times, but like on 98% of the
Or the
hand
ones
dryers.
that say "eat bacon," right? Receive bacon,
Yes.
eat bacon.
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking
Do
about?
yeah. Yeah. What is it? It's like,
There's like
I
they have
I
little
guess I'm less-
diagrams on it
yeah. Yeah.
that have little squigglies that are like the hot air coming out, and they
Mhm.
usually show you like, oh, you can dry your hands, or you can turn it up and dry your face. So a lot of people write eat bacon, receive bacon, eat bacon. I wonder if I can find a picture of it.
Um,
Yeah, here it is.
let me see. What do you got?
This one doesn't have the eat bacon on. Oh, here's one that is.
I'm not. Are you? I don't see it on this.
I got it. I got it.
Oh.
Here it is. Press
That's
button.
yes.
Receive
God.
bacon.
Because
eat
the
bacon.
wavy heat lines look like little bacons.
Yeah, and they're very often red.
Yeah. So my next question is that a thing too? Like how those diagrams always like had people getting really ambitious with the fucking hand dryers. Like you're turning it up to did you just
I
wash
know,
your face at a
right?
truck? You're washing your face at this rest stop or something. And if
These
you
things
are, fine,
gross,
cheers.
too.
I've just never seen that happen. I don't know.
Also, all they're doing is blowing air from like the bathroom at you. So you're just blowing like bathroom air in your face.
Oh no.
Hot poop air is getting blown in. Apparently, they're like really nasty. Those things, like you shouldn't use them.
I never thought about that, but that's terrible. Like, yeah, of course. Where's that air coming from? And then when that one makes it like red, that really looks like
Yeah, it looks like
reddish
bacon.
color. Do you know what's the funniest one of those? Like push butt or receive bacon. This is so funny to me. Have you ever seen the one that people do it? I've not seen it as much, but it's so funny. The baby changing station.
Yeah.
If you just cross out that C, that it just so much happens when you just drop that C.
Oh, I wasn't even thinking of that. That's also funny.
Oh yeah, someone crosses off the C and it says baby hanging
That's
station.
so fucked. I thought just the idea that people do like
Do
jokes
anything.
about like swapping
Yeah.
babies.
Yeah, all that stuff's fucked. But just like that plane, just like drop the C, boom, baby hanging station.
Baby hanging station.
I don't condone it, but I laugh.
Yeah, just to
butt.
I want to be completely clear. Our podcast is against hanging babies.
That's
we
right.
are we don't approve of it. We don't like it. We've always said
approve.
that.
Although if you're at a bathroom and there's a little hand dryer, go ahead and scratch it off so it says push butt. That's just funny.
Yeah, I mean, it looks like a butthole. It looks like he's touching a little butthole.
I guess so, yeah. And I never really thought about like like that would make sense. Like the bacon thing is funny because you've recontextualized the images, but that's just like, oh, that's almost the word butt.
Yeah, wait, hold on. Can people see my paint if I do this time? Yeah, I think so. So like, let's see. I'm just going into paint right now. I know this is an audio podcast. I'm removing. Oh, I took off too much there.
Oh no, yeah, they
Removing-
can say push butt, push butt, push butt.
Push butt.
I love that bit so much. I'm willing to get that tattooed on my knuckles.
And now I'm taking the painting tool and I'm gonna draw
Oh, a little curvy butt cheek.
little curvy butt cheeks. And then this is 2 legs. Like that. Like that. Like this. And now you can see it's starting to look a little bit like not just a butt, but a butthole,
I'm so worried.
which I really like.
What if someone just clicked onto our stream right now?
Why can't I paint this? What is in this photo?
This is an audio podcast. Jeremy is painting the butt pink.
Yeah, sorry, I painted it. It's now tan color. It's like the skin color.
It's a tan Caucasian butt.
And this I'm gonna make it so the hand is like a light blue, so it looks like they're wearing a sort of like surgical glove.
This
to
is
be
a
touching the
procedure.
butt.
This is not being done for pleasure. This is a procedure.
And then I'm gonna make the butthole pink.
This man just turned 40 recently. Is all that happened.
Yeah. Okay. Great. This is the podcast. This is a very good podcast. To be clear, as we all know, this is a video game podcast.
That's right. Welcome back to Push Butt, a celebration of common graffiti.
Oops, I accidentally made the butt a little pink, so now it's a
looks all-
smacked butt now.
Oh, I was gonna say, yeah, it looks all bruised up.
Push
He wasn't
butt.
behaving. He wasn't behaving for the doctor.
Push butt. Oh boy.
All right.
The doctor had to speak. It wasn't totally clicking that he wasn't behaving for the doctor.
He wasn't behaving for the doctor. So he's
The doctor was like, "I got to get in that butt to check your fucking if you have cancer." And
I'm sorry,
he was
that-
like,
the way-
"No,
the-
I'm not gonna." And he was like,
Doctor, I'm sorry the way you kept referencing my butt and how you had to push it. I didn't think this was necessary. That's why I squirmed.
"Oh boy, okay." Let's watch the Saturday morning Supercade. This is episode 1. It's called Donkey Kong Mississippi Madness. And as Mark pointed out to me before we started, it is in 4K.
It's been restored to 4K.
It says 4K. And if I click the little settings thing, I can go all the way up to 4K.
This and it's like
It's beautiful.
it looks good. It looks good. And thank you for restoring it. And whatever that means. I'm going to profess to
It's
not really
restored.
ever knowing what I'm looking at as far as frame rates, if a thing is the thing or
It's
not.
huge.
You know what I mean?
It's huge.
Like, I don't know. Are you
It
into all
looks
that?
gorgeous. I mean, look, I'm gonna start it up.
Yeah.
People will see. That is 4K definition right now. That is beautiful. You can almost
yeah.
see this woman's face.
Yeah.
You can't even.
Maybe sometimes it takes a second to kind of click. You know, maybe maybe
If
it'll,
you
maybe it'll click.
squint, this monkey character kind of looks like Donkey Kong, and you can almost make out the word Donkey
No.
Kong. It might say Bonky Kong though.
It does look like Bonky King. All right, that's fair. Maybe it clicks and gets better though. You know how you put on a
Setting the
show.
description.
Yeah.
Just as this video has been rendered in 4K and has been modified
There
to
was
fit
one-
modern HD TVs, smartphones, and the Nintendo Switch.
The first one I saw on this channel before I found the pilot, or what? Not the pilot. I guess the first episode. This is or whatever. It had some in the description. It said something about how long it takes to restore these to 4K. Just so
That's
you know.
amazing.
spent a lot
I
of time
am.
doing
I'm
this.
commenting on it. This video has 544 views, and I'm gonna comment. Wow, this looks incredible in 4K HD. Just because I'm bad.
Yeah.
Because I'm a problem child. Okay.
I'll tell you this.
What's up?
I'll tell you this.
Please do.
This episode that I first found called Movie Mania, which is like somewhere in the middle of season 1. Another episode of Saturday Supercade of Donkey Kong. Don't fret. We also have Donkey Kong Jr. episodes. Just to let you all know, it takes up to 7 hours for one episode to render in 4K. So this is a 7-hour process.
7 hours.
I'm told it's a 7-hour process. I don't dispute that. I'm just sharing that.
That's wild.
There you go. So there you go. It's a
Let me
wild
just
shot.
say, for those who don't get the sarcasm, they shouldn't have spent that time. Waste of time, if you ask me.
Sure.
It looks like, I wonder if you change it to lower quality, it'd still look different. Like, let's say I go to 144p.
Just a pixel, a big yellow square.
It is a little more blurry, maybe.
It looks shitty. Yeah, it looks shitty. But it's good to do. It's like good to look at bad stuff sometimes because then you appreciate like everything's in HD all the time, right? So it's like good to I don't know like.
Yeah. All right, let's watch this.
Okay.
It's 11 minutes long.
Okay.
This is Mario and Pauline trying to catch Donkey Kong as he throws bananas at them.
I think that's just the
looks like
opening,
a French
right?
man. Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Mario's got like a really long French-style mustache and a big goofy cap.
It's weird. It's like that thing when you see like a different country make a version of a TV show or your country make a version of a foreign TV show, and it's like it's all the things of Mario. You just cast it entirely different, but it's like red and suspenders and a hat and a mustache, but it's not Mario. But it is. You know what I mean? It just it feels weird. But it's also 1983, and I don't know how much they have to work with yet. I don't even know if it's been established that he likes to eat yet. I think that's how early on in the mythology we are here.
Yeah. He's just a guy. His name is probably Jumpman in this. So anyway, we're looking at it, and in 4K we see Mississippi Madness.
You said that about his name. I was like, well, does he have an M on his hat? And yeah, fuck if I know.
I have no idea. Couldn't tell you. All right, let's play it.
We're bound to pick up Donkey Kong's trail on the other side of this river, Mario.
Oh, okay. I take it back. His name is Mario.
Bam. And that's we have Judy Strangus in the princess role there. Not
not Princess Pauline, right?
I'm sorry, Pauline. Yeah, you're right.
Future
It's
mayor of New Donk City.
If you have trouble keeping Toadstool and Peach, wait till you start watching Pauline cartoons. Jesus Christ. Yeah, she didn't really. I mean, she was around. She,
Yeah. All right.
Yeah.
I'll play it.
Take a look at this, Pauline. My plan for the most perfect Donkey Kong trap ever devised. All I need is a duck, a hunting dog,
Hunting dog.
a bucket of water, a squirrel cage, 30 feet of rope.
The deck is right this way, Colonel Culpepper, sir.
Oh, Yosemite Sam showed up.
Yeah. I guess it makes sense that like their interpretation of Mario is that he's constantly trying to capture Donkey Kong.
Right.
Because he
So
does
that was,
do that in that is the plot, the premise of Donkey Kong Jr. is that he has now captured Donkey Kong in a cage.
yeah. But also, there's Donkey Kong Jr. Like that should be that show because there's segments on here, right? So they're
Right,
kind
but
of
this is
doing weird-
so if the prequel, so to speak, of Donkey Kong Jr. would be Donkey Kong's trying to get this fucking
Oh, right. We have to
or
get
that
there.
Mario's trying to
Right.
get Donkey Kong. Maybe this is I would argue, and this is a very dumb argument because no one cares about this, that this
I'll argue with you.
probably
That sounds fun.
okay. Let's agree to agree. I think this episode takes place between the events of Donkey Kong and Donkey Kong Jr. He's rescued. Donkey Kong has kidnapped Pauline. Mario rescues her, and now he's trying to get Donkey Kong into a cage.
Okay. Welcome
That's
back
my
to
take.
Donkey Kongology.
Yeah.
We figure out the timeline of Donkey Kong.
Yes.
All properties. Yeah.
So now there's some guy. I don't know.
That's interesting. So also what my first thought was, of course, you take in Mario's voice. Is there a slight little Italian in there that he's doing subtly? Or am I just filtering that through my brain
don't
and
think so. I
deciding
think
to
he's
hear a
just a
little
guy.
5%? So yeah, he is just kind of just a guy. But he's kind of
My name is Mario, and I'd
Yes,
like
that's
to
right.
catch Donkey Kong.
that's right. I
right.
would like to jump on a turtle if you have one. Oh,
If you know any turtles, let me jump on them. I'm really good at it. He keeps
Oh.
insisting it's like, I'm good at it. That doesn't mean it. Yeah,
Good at
big
it.
deal.
Yeah.
We're all good at
Yeah.
jumping on
Yeah.
turtles, but it's not like
Yeah.
something we do.
Yeah. I saw a coin box in your front yard. I punched it and removed the coin. It'll never be the same. Hey, what the fuck, man?
Fuck you, Mario.
It's empty and it's just sitting in my yard now. It was okay. I was like, oh, so his idea was like, so like you said, like he's always like up to a plan. He has this looks like he's taped a bed sheet across a doorway. It's really
Yeah.
weird. But he's working on this thing, and I wonder if he like is I'm sorry. Jack of Knights comes on and says, "Hey lads, did I miss anything?" Which, hey Jack, and Gamer McBaggins says, "Press butt, receive bacon," and he's absolutely right. Jack, there it is. We were working on some public bathroom graffiti ideas for when the pandemic is over. We've all scratched off the ON letters on the push butt thing, but we've never colored the butt in. Well, Jeremy drew the butt in behind the butthole. And, you know, from there, things digressed.
Let's watch more of this fucking shitty cartoon.
Well, I was going to say, it seems like he wants to build some big Rube Goldberg thing. So
Yes.
is it like the writers understood
Arnie the
video game
dog?
and, like, is Mario like building the level up to Donkey Kong?
Maybe.
Is that
I think
what's
he might
happening?
kind of be the Roadrunner, right? Like, because if you make it too realistic, if Mario's like, I have the perfect plan to kidnap Donkey Kong. What is it, Mario? Well, all I need is a gun and a cage. If I shoot him, he won't be able to run. If I shoot him in the legs.
Right.
Yeah,
Go
I
get me
guess.
2 gallons of ape bait, and I will use it.
If I have a tranquilizer gun, I can shoot him.
Yeah.
Yeah, sure.
Right.
So no, instead they're just like, I need a duck, I need a dog, I need a
Exactly.
bucket of water, because that's like the kids version.
And you could tell Mario's personality's not there yet because this is they should do a joke. Now I'm always just ghostwriting these or
Yeah,
whatever, punching
please.
these up. But he'd be like, I need a duck, a dog, and a milkshake, and okay. And then he just like drinks the milkshake or something. You know, it'd be the bit or something. Okay, but what's the milkshake for? Go. Let's go. You know. Yeah.
He sounds like he needs a duck and a dog, because he's playing friggin' Duck Hunt. Am I right?
Oh yeah, he needs that fucking gun now.
He really
Next,
does
I
need
just
a
need
gun.
a gun.
I just need a gun.
Oh, Cow's Pool's here.
You're late.
If you're
Press
late,
button,
we missed-
receive button.
receive bacon.
Sorry, press button, receive bacon.
Yes, we're doing Saturday Supercade, but we're also coming up with some graffiti ideas for post-pandemic bathrooms.
Yes.
Trips.
Okay. Should
So
we watch
this is
some
what we're-
more Super
this is what we're
Super
thinking.
Arcade?
We don't want you to just cross off the ON on these anymore. We want you to draw
Draw
the
the
butt in
butt.
behind everything and color it if you can. Okay.
Yeah, please.
So let's keep
Get your
moving.
crayons out.
And I'll have that big
Oh.
gorilla right where we want him.
All right, you little wise guy. Pardon, I say, pardon us, folks. Restrain your southern self there, Billy Bob. We got a bigger fish to fry. Or should I say, bigger emeralds?
That's right.
I don't know about you, Mark, but I am struggling to hear what is happening in this.
I see
The
it,
audio
but I
is so
understand it. Yeah, it's
rough.
And it's rough because when you turn it up, you just get that kind of.
I'm straining to hear it. But yes, basically they're saying that there's some big emerald. It's like there's a sign that's pointing to that says, "See the Emerald of the East now at City Museum."
They know that the audio is rough, so they just wrote big signs into the script.
Yeah.
See here. The next plot point's written on this poster here.
Now Mario. Mario had a little animated GIF going on his like big tapestry, which was a little weird. And then, I don't know. This guy's talking to some like girl. I don't know what's going on. He just like randomly was like, now anyway, Mario, enough of that. But we're gonna go see the emerald. And yeah, Cow's Pool. This is a Sonic thing. Sonic ripped off. I have to assume they came up with the idea of Sonic when they saw this cartoon, and then they waited a full decade to be like, let's make that happen.
They were trying to come up with what kind of emerald. So funny emerald. No. Okay.
No.
What about glowing
East.
emeralds?
What, Emerald of the East? No, someone did that already.
Someone did that. Okay. Big blue emerald. No, I don't know. No. And someone was like, chaos?
No. Someone went, this all feels a little chaotic to me. And someone said,
what did you say?
What the fuck did you just say?
Just some guy pushing a broom. I said it's a little chaotic in here.
It's C for Catwoman.
Yeah, that's right.
Anyway, let's watch
more of
this stupid.
They chucked a bag of money at him.
Honey, the Emerald of the East, that is.
I'm gonna go louder, I guess.
Now,
Forget about Donkey Kong. I know where there's a jewel.
Now, madam, I think that you're the Emerald of my East. And they make out.
This is just like how these cartoons would work. Like, oh, they're adapting my favorite video game, Donkey Kong. Can't wait to see the story play out.
Yeah.
Now, see here, come this way and help me dig in the ground for something.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Who is this guy again? He's not. Okay. I don't think that he's an arcade character. And like, shut up. We wanted to do our bit about the Southerner Emerald guy.
I know. I'm grateful for his presence already, though.
Me too. He's pretty cool.
Big enough and dumb enough to help us steal it. Well, what do you think?
I think that deckhand looks very familiar.
Wait, what? What is it? What is happening?
I think Donkey Kong is posing as a dock worker in an effort to eat the bananas he's pretending to unload from a boat. Is that what's happening?
Donkey Kong is a large ape.
He's got a belt on. He's
a large adult ape, and he's now wearing a striped sailor shirt.
It's pretty slimming on him. A nice little blue and white striped shirt. Yeah.
And
hourglass figure.
Pauline walks up to him and says, "I think this sailor looks familiar. He's a gorilla."
He's a gorilla in a t-shirt.
He's a gorilla in a t-shirt eating bananas.
Couldn't be more obvious that it's Donkey Kong. I don't know what Pauline's got going on, but I can see why she didn't last in this.
I know that this is made for kids, but I love to imagine some kid watching this and just being like, "It's Donkey Kong! It's Donkey Kong! Like, Pauline, turn around! It's him!"
This is why at the end of season 2, Donkey Kong kills Pauline, and she's never seen.
And then they figured out that they're in hell the whole time. It's a whole thing.
Mm-hmm.
Mario slips on a banana.
They would famously let her use this in Mario Kart.
Yeah, that's true. That is a big Mario Kart thing. Also, I was gonna say, very impressed that Mayor Pauline ends up being the mayor of New Donk City, despite having been raised in the South. Because generally, people in New Donk City, they want a New Donk City resident to be mayor. They want someone who understands their issues and like takes the subway and stuff like that. So the fact that she was able to move. I wonder if she lived there a long time before she ran or something. But I'm just impressed. I mean, that's usually not how it goes. People want like a tried and true New Donker. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm, for sure.
It's Donkey Kong!
Oh, you stinker. Donkey Kong's now just climbing.
It's a fun little climb animation, the way he was basically doing like somersaults up the rope using his hands and feet.
Yeah. If you couldn't hear
rolling up that.
What Donkey Kong just said was, Donkey Kong. Like he was a Pokemon who was sedated.
Mm-hmm. He's like, Soupy Sales shows up. He's like, all right, you got some riffs for me or what? In the script, Donkey Kong.
Donkey Kong.
Okay, guys. I'll take my 50 grand now.
He got paid very handsomely for this show.
Leia, an ape on the loose.
And one of the trained circus ape persuasion. Help us get that emerald.
Damn. Those sounds you heard, those gunshot noises you just heard at home, folks, or on the treadmill or in your car, I don't fucking know. Just Donkey Kong, he ripped off his sailor outfit like a piece of paper and started beating his chest.
Yeah, it was pretty
Made this
sick.
fucking boom, boom, boom. It sounded like a fucking musical score here or something, you know.
It was pretty tight.
Just him revealing his apey self.
Shame they tried to erase Donkey Kong being the origin of the name of their city. That's funny. I never thought about that.
Donk. Wow. Yeah. Wow. Interesting. Wow. You think they have like an offensive mascot? It's like the Ditties.
Yeah. Oh my God. The new Donk Ditties.
Like, that's not cool, man. They got a guy in a little ape suit running around out there. That's really fucked up, you know. Good stuff.
Be careful, Mario. Don't let anything happen to Donkey Kong.
Right.
Donkey Kong. Boy, we're gonna get some barrels.
Yeah, why did she not want anything to happen to Donkey Kong? He's just like, yeah, shut up. He's Donkey Kong standing on some stairs and he's got barrels. I kind of love Mario's voice in this.
Dude, I like his look and everything too. He just looks a little like it's just a totally different interpretation. Like Nintendo would lose their mind if something like this came out now in any sort of sanctioned way. Of course, I mean, just wouldn't be sanctioned, I guess. But you know what I mean? Like this is because I was joking about the M before. It's a little different style of hat. It looks like almost like some kind of fucking, I don't know.
It's weird looking. He looks like an old like newsboy or something.
Yeah, it looks like almost like a Red Newsies type hat or something.
And he's got a really long twirly mustache and like long flowing hair and sideburns, and he's like,
Yeah.
"My Donkey Kong."
Yeah, and you know what? It's a turtleneck he's got on. That really makes
does
a lot
have
of
a
difference
turtleneck.
to me.
He
The
does have
red
a turtleneck.
turtleneck, not a red tee, right?
Yeah, that's true.
I love this. Yeah.
That's true. Yeah, I don't know. He looks like a Southern man.
Mm-hmm.
Donkey Kong.
That's accurate. Cody Kitty points out that the
hat looks
picture
like
a melting loaf of bread on top of Mario's head.
Yeah, that's accurate. Red though.
Red bread. Red bread redemption.
Missed me. Close, but no banana.
Sure.
All right.
They got Super Sales to go.
Me and hard drive adjacent comedian Phil Jameson have been working on a cartoon where we both play monkeys, and we were improvising the script, and we were just doing a bunch of really loud ooh ahs at one point, and I felt so bad for my neighbors who were probably just like, "What the fuck is going on up there?
Right.
What kind of weird sex shit are they into?"
Right.
Where one of them yells like a monkey.
Right. Think about how you felt about construction, and now.
Yeah.
What if it were the same but monkey noises?
And the idea is that the two characters are getting exasperated. Me and Phil's characters, so we both were yelling. I mean, we were over the internet,
Up and up and
yeah, so I was just going like, ooh, ooh, ah, ooh, 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 ah. And I just imagine it sounded like a fucking, I don't know,
yeah,
serial killer.
Something.
It was bad. It was bad news.
Oh,
look. The tables have turned. Look what Mario's holding.
He's holding a giant net. He produced it. It's a net. It doesn't look like a net betting. I know it's not a net betting. I forget what the 80s reference was.
Yeah, something like that, though. It might be a net betting.
Was it? It could be. I don't know. And then they're going to do some bits. Oh, boy. Look out. I see where this is going.
You asked for it. Ready to give up, huh?
He's standing on a seesaw. Oh, God. Mario!
Donkey Kong got him in a barrel, and then Mario had a fish on his head, and now he's in the water, and he's holding the fish in his mouth.
I wish I was as good catching apes as I am catching fish. Throw me
I love that
guy's
update.
great at
Just
catching
like I love you coming in just very straightforward. Like Mario's been put into a barrel. There was a fish on top of his head. Now he's in the water with a barrel full of fish.
Should I start playing Porn for the Blind again?
This is video games for the blind.
Yeah, and this is a reference to maybe like the third episode of our podcast. I took that bit on stage. I started playing Porn for the Blind on stage in stand-up before stand-up ended.
Hell yeah.
For those who don't know, Porn for the Blind, I'll play it really quickly. It's one of my favorite things in the world.
And it's kind of just what it sounds like. There's these movies, like I remember even the handful of DVDs and stuff. I don't think it got super. I mean, hopefully it's out there for people, but sort of an alternate track that it describes what's going on the screen. You know, sort of like captions for the blind, I guess.
I can't find it.
Why not porn too?
Because Pornhub started doing something for it. Oh no, is it gone?
Careful.
I have it on my phone. Yeah, I don't have it. It's not. I have it not open on stream. Fear not. But basically, it was this. These guys would do descriptions of porn, but they would read it like they were the most bored people in the world. Oh, I found it. They would read it like an NPR.
But it
almost.
wasn't a comedy bit originally.
No, it's not a comedy bit,
Like,
as far as I know.
Yeah.
Oh, I can't find any of it. That's too bad. I have it on my phone though, so I could in theory play it. Do I have it on my old computer? Hold on. Oh, my fucking computer's on. Okay. Well.
Oh my god.
What's up?
Oh no, I just had your back.
I can play it off my phone, I guess. That's a little janky, but let's see.
Is the audio 4K or?
It's 4K audio. Dude, I have it on my phone. I've always been so nervous that like one day I'm going to play it by accident, like on shuffle.
Like you get in someone's car and for some reason it goes through the Bluetooth or something.
Yeah, so I have one episode. It's 38 minutes, 28 minutes. It sounds like it's the most, like I just for people listening, it's the most boring version of porn you could ever imagine. It's just a guy, like NPR style voice being like, and then she comes, he ejaculates onto her titties. He literally describes the entire URL at the beginning. Let me see if
I
can
love
play
that.
it.
Porn for the Blind.
Can you hear that?
Presents Big Tits Round Asses.
Sounds like an old film strip. I can hear it.
2-second long preview clip entitled Gina's Big Titty Tune-Up and can be found at http://www.bigtitsroundasses.com/T1/REVS equals no advert /free_movies_big tits round asses /BTRA3912.html.
Okay. All right.
The top of the webpage has the Big Tits Round Asses logo. Still pictures of girls with large exposed breasts.
Anyway, this bit
That's
goes on
too
for a long
funny.
time.
That's
In the
too
bit,
funny.
this never worked in the joke, but my joke was that it should be more exciting. Like I get, like obviously, look, they couldn't afford to have like anyone sexy do the voices, like sexy
Sure.
voice,
Yeah.
but they should really try to have fun. So I tried to do my own. I made my own version of it for the bit, but it never worked. The normal part like killed, but this part didn't do well at all, which was I like make it exciting.
Oh,
This is my Porn for the Blind.
Porn for the Blind presents Big Tits Round Asses. This is a 1 minute
And then I would just do the URL.
That's funny.
www.bigtitsroundasses.com/.
Anyway, we should keep watching this, I guess.
Let's keep on. Anyways, Mario's in the water with some fish.
I'm gonna stand up.
You line, Pauline?
Here you go, Mario.
Donkey Kong's now he's running on like a boat.
It's I don't know what it's called, but it's like an old steamboat, the big old propeller wheel on the back. Makes the boat go.
Oh, cool. Tiffany Pollard says, fun fact, the guy who voices Mario in these cartoons also voiced King Koopa in all the modern games.
Wow. Like I said, we pulled up his. I guess you'd call it Is it still a filmography if you've done video game and cartoon TV voices? I don't know, but yeah, there's so much stuff in there that.
Sorry.
Very pedigreed. This whole cast really.
What is the name of the city?
Welcome
Are they in New Orleans?
It says New Orleans. That 4K restoration finally put all those rumors to bed that this episode took place in St. Louis.
Yeah, but
that's not true.
Can you just remind me what the name of this episode is?
Oh yeah, sure. It's called Mississippi.
So, all right. I guess sure. I guess maybe he flew so far he ended up in Louisiana.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's right too. It was Peter Cullen, so I guess if the question is, did Peter Cullen do the voice of King Koopa, or didn't he? I don't know. Also, where the fuck is New Orleans? Not Mississippi, right? It's adjacent. But did they go there just for the alliteration?
I don't know.
Mississippi Madness. But also, they're crashing through a welcome to New Orleans.
That's what I'm saying. So like he could have just gone so far.
It's madness how far from Mississippi he's gotten.
Yeah.
if you ask me, he's all the way in St. Louis now. This is madness.
Yeah.
Okay, that tracks.
If someone can confirm if Tiffany Pollard is lying to us. Oh, sure, it could be the Mississippi River. That's smart.
Mm-hmm.
Mississippi River. How long does that go on for? That's in New Orleans, right? That goes right through it. Right?
That makes a lot of sense. I should know this stuff.
Yeah, there it is. All right, you win.
Mississippi Madness.
We're dumb.
They're on the old Mississippi River.
Of course they are. Cut the whole thing. Delete it all.
Mario Twain.
Oh, he went through a box and he left a Mario-sized hole in it. Shaped hole. Sorry, just one more time. Donkey Kong said...
Sales.
Donkey Kong.
He like stops to say it.
It's very weird.
Oh wait, hang on. One more thing before I go. Donkey Kong.
Oh my god, I just want to point out really quick that Donkey Kong says Donkey Kong.
Really interesting. Soupy Sale. The way Soupy Sale said Donkey Kong that fourth time is...
I bet you he said it like 3 times and they just reused him.
Yeah. What happened was he left a message saying, "There's no way in hell I'm going to play Donkey Kong." And they just distorted that audio and cut it up and they had Soupy Sales.
Cody Kitty wants to know, can one of our fan scripts be Mario and Luigi as Tom Sawyer and Huck Finn? Yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
Yeah, we can definitely do that.
I'm not very familiar with
Tiffany,
I know the broad strokes. I'm sorry.
Tiffany Power says, just looked it up to make sure I wasn't wrong. Peter Cullen did some stuff for King Kong years ago, and they got reused as Bowser's roars and growls years later in the Mario.
I did
That's
see him,
so fucking funny.
I did see I think the 76 King Kong I saw when I was looking.
I love that
page. Amazing. It's a sample.
It's a sample, dude. DJs.
It's interesting that this weird dumb show actually it's.
How weird is it that
it's got some good people, man.
When in Mario 64, people don't realize this. When you spin Bowser around and you throw him, everyone knows that Mario says "so long, okay, Bowser," and that became a big meme. But yeah. I think that kind of made people overlook the fact that right after you can kind of faintly hear Bowser as he's flying away saying Donkey Kong.
That's right. As you know what I was realizing, that's interesting though. It's if you are, I'm not sure exactly which games these roars are in, but whether it's, let's say is it 64 or anything, that voice of Bowser is the voice of King Kong, is the voice of Optimus Prime. It's pretty wild. Peter Cullen.
He did a lot.
Mm-hmm.
He's a good guy. Let's get him on the pod. Is he alive?
Yeah, 79 years old.
Let's get that guy.
I would love to talk to Peter Cullen, and then we'll talk to him in true show style about this show.
Yeah, I don't know what that is. I don't remember.
Do you have questions about the Transformers?
I'm Optimus Prime. Do you want me to do the voice or anything? We're no. Can you say, "Get over here, Donkey Kong"? I'm gonna put you in this net.
That's right. Did they ever talk to you about if Mario was hungry a lot, or did it come up at
all? What nationality would you say Mario was at this point? It was King Kong.
Right.
Now, playing King Kong, did that help you get into the role of someone trying to capture Donkey Kong?
What was it like working with Soupy Sales? Did he ad-lib some of those Donkey Kongs? Did he improvise a lot of that stuff?
Did you constantly say "sup, man" at the beginning of your scenes? Did you say Did you start every scene by saying "hello, gamer"?
I'm gonna hang up the phone, boys. Hello, gamer.
Donkey Kong.
All right. So here's these dicks on the porch again. I don't even truly know what's going on.
Will he work for us, Colonel? Call my phone if he won't work for Belle here. Cause I suspect our 8-foot fugitive has an eye for the ladies.
What the fuck? Wait,
He's talking like our 8-foot fugitive. He's reminding me a little bit of one of my favorite movies
Kevin
roles.
Spacey?
Kevin Spacey. His role is Buford T. Justice in Smokey and the Bandit. It's actually Jackie Gleason. But maybe that's what they're chanting a little bit. It's like, we got no respect for authority. Such
Yeah, but
so
did he say
such
that
good stuff.
Donkey Kong's trying to fuck the ladies?
Something. He's our 8-foot criminal convict has an eye for what?
For the women.
Yeah.
This is weird. I don't like this.
Well, is it like the King Kong thing, like the way they have her looking very, Fay Ray, the damsel potentially.
Donkey Kong has done nothing wrong so far. Like, why do they think he's trying to steal your women or whatever?
Jeremy, did I miss the scene where he paid for the bananas? The first thing establishing
a little bit because I don't remember seeing Donkey Kong exchange any services or monetary value for the bananas that he ate.
And yeah, I do believe he littered with the peels as well, causing some harm to Mario.
He's a menace to all of New Orleans.
I disagree. The first thing we saw was him being a villain. He caused Mario to fucking fall and bang his head.
That's true.
Inflicting CTE to where he had to retire at 35. I don't know.
Mario, are you all right?
Maybe I ought to take early retirement.
That's it. The CTE. I'm telling you, man.
I don't know why.
Whoa, that was weird. I just made a joke about Mario retiring, and then okay, back to the show. Hey, I ought to retire because I am Mario.
No, but the way he says that is so funny. Like, it sounds like almost like, I don't know, like a hacky comedian. Like normally we think of Mario, he's like, hey, I'm a Mario. I want to eat a bowl of spaghetti. Right. And this Mario's like, I think I better take a retirement.
Yeah, right.
What are you, a Kyle Mooney character? Like, what is happening?
I think I might go something a little like this.
It's weird.
That's funny. And is he a plumber? Do we know, like, is he a plumber in 83?
I think he's just a guy.
Right. I was just thinking, who's he retired to?
Because
who does he retire to?
When does Super Mario Bros. Come out? Like the one with
He's definitely a plumber in that. Mario, where are you? Remember that? That was good. It was a good song. I think it's just Mario. It's just Mario Bros. No Super. I think is maybe. He wasn't Super yet.
Mario Bros.
Original maybe.
Yeah. So they must be plumbers in this guy, right? Because there's like pipes.
Yeah, it's pipes. Shit. But what year is this originally? I think it was like arcade very first. There should be a Mario podcast where people know a lot about Mario.
Who cares? 1983. So it is around the same time.
Okay.
That must be why they're named Mario.
You're ready for that big push, yeah. That big rebranding. Look at Virtual Boy. Did you ever wonder what every video game would look like if you were the Terminator? Have we got the device for you?
Is this like 3D though? That's kind of cool.
It was, yeah, and it was like virtual. You got in there.
Let's bring it back.
I only ever played it like it'd be set up at stores. I don't think I know anybody that had it.
I think it like gave you headaches, right?
I mean, it's like a blinding red. I think maybe, or I don't know. It just the thing is, the critics agreed it was just so red.
It was crazy.
Every single game accidentally was an entire metaphor for death. Whether you liked it or not. Tennis, yeah, this is all about death, man. There's a subtext here now. I hate to tell you.
Here in tennis hell. Yeah. We have not even made it halfway through this cartoon.
Yeah. Okay, yeah, we should.
We've got to find Donkey Kong before it's too late.
For what?
I think it's already too late.
For what? Oh my god, he was next to them. Okay, can we hear what Donkey Kong says in this one?
What did he say? Did he say Donkey Kong?
He goes. He goes, oh, yeah.
Soupy's trying to turn the page or something. Get caught up.
I've outsmarted them again, he says. I'll play it. Basically, they're like, we got to find Donkey Kong. And then Donkey Kong turns out to have
Around
been
the corner.
2 feet away from them.
Yeah.
Too late. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Outsmarted.
This is very weird. He's doing tiptoes. It's
Allow me to introduce myself, sir. Colonel Harlan P. Culpepper, Southern gentleman.
okay. Harland P. Culpepper, Buford T. Justice. I was right.
You're right.
And my lovely associate, Belle.
Oh, and he even kind of has a dumb son or whoever this guy is with him, right? Because that's that's completely Smokey and the Bandit.
Okay, so real quick, he walks up to Donkey Kong. Donkey Kong is not wearing any disguise, and the guy's just like, well, for 2 seconds ago, he's like, we gotta catch and kill this Donkey Kong. And now he meets Donkey Kong, and he's like, well, how do you do? What's your name, big gorilla man? And now he's like, this is my beautiful daughter, Belle. And Belle does, like, the blinking thing. And now Donkey Kong's eyes have become hearts. He's, like, incredibly in love with this woman. Mm-hmm. He would like to have sex with her.
He wants to push her butt.
He wants to push her butt and receive bacon. Oh, she's into it.
She's tickling his chin.
She says, "You really know how to flatter a girl."
He came up and breathed on her.
So she's into it. The dad is just a creep. Like, he's the one who's like, you stay away from my daughter. But she's like, I'm gonna fuck this Donkey Kong.
Yeah.
What do you think she says during sex? I think she says something on the lines of Donkey Kong.
Probably. Almost inevitably, yes. He's knocking on a warehouse door. Door opens. Oh, he's found a warehouse for him. She winked at him, and she's taking him into the warehouse.
She said monkey business to him.
He's getting whacked off in here one way or another.
Yeah. See, the Emerald of the East is on the sign of this museum.
Wait, what happened to the warehouse? They're just outside a building now.
And then they want Donkey Kong to get the emerald?
No,
so
they're
they
just
want
outside
him
of the heist.
So they're trying to, like, hire him to do a heist, I think. So he's she's seducing him into stealing the emerald.
So this is 4K, but I still think they cut out some scenes where they went from the warehouse to the museum and when he paid for the bananas.
Yeah.
Well, it's here. It looks great. There's no denying that.
That's for sure. They've done like a fucking Ocean's 11 thing.
Hmm?
They've done like an Ocean's 11 thing. They've recruited him to steal the emeralds.
Exactly.
There's 4 guards watching this emerald.
Yep.
Armed guards.
This was the plot of Ocean's 2, if you saw that one. They just sent an ape in to kill all the security guards.
Oh, it turns out that they are not facing it. So if you just go behind them, if you drop down, you're fine.
It's actually a stealth. You didn't see this being a stealth thing, but that's what it is, right?
Donkey Kong falls into the hands of an unscrupulous person. Oh, there's no telling what'll happen.
What?
Call it a hunch, but I think we better duck in here.
Okay. Is it what? Is he just... This is weird.
Basically, they realize that if a Donkey Kong falls into the wrong hands, it could be catastrophic. You know,
okay.
You could kill if you took control of Donkey Kong, you could take over the world basically.
That's
and
right.
Mario, just that suggestion makes Mario realize that it must be the Southern guy using his daughter to seduce Donkey Kong into stealing the Emerald of the East. I mean, it's pretty clear. It makes a lot of sense, you know, like, so I understand where he's coming from. And that's why they duck into the museum.
Mm-hmm. Got it.
It's all very logical and makes sense that the Southern guy wants to steal the Emerald of the East. He's going to use his daughter to seduce Donkey Kong, who is a large gorilla and can climb down. The only man powerful enough to climb down behind the 4 guards. Who, by the way, I don't think are armed. I think they're just standing there.
I think they're standing. You're right. They're standing there, and is it like so? Was he recruited for his, I guess, more like his prowess than his brute strength, which is not what I would have expected, you know?
Yeah, I think that's what it is.
Okay. Well, he got that fucker.
Yeah.
He's
He's holding it right now. And as Tiffany Pollard points out, if Donkey Kong gets all 7 emeralds, he becomes Super Kong. That's the real threat, and that is dangerous. He would become, he becomes gold, and he can fly around in space.
Oh my god, that's the last thing.
Like yeah, no, it's really bad.
Ooh.
Shame on you.
Quit stealing that.
Hey, cut it out, Donkey Kong. Bad.
It's really more of it's like a love triangle between Pauline.
Oh, the ladies love him.
Yeah, yep. LL Cool DK.
People want to fuck Donkey Kong in this show. That's the subtext. Is all the women like? There's like a clear like we know that like, this is a problem because anyone can use Donkey Kong by seducing him, because all women love Donkey Kong. Like it's like a real issue. Like an underlying and known fact about him is that like women just want to be with Donkey Kong.
Yeah.
Mario's want to be him. Women want to be with him.
It's like yeah, he's like Burt Reynolds. This is the whole Smokey and the Bandit thing. No, I don't know.
I agree.
Somebody get that girl out of the way.
Oh, he put the glass on them and he picked her up and he's disappeared.
It's a real low effort bit. He took a little Pop-O-Matic trouble bubble off of the top of the diamond.
Yeah.
He had it in his hand still. It looks like the top of a serving dish or something. You know, oh, voila, here's the food. And he just like, puts it perfectly. He just domed 2 guards' heads in together.
Oh, yeah. He domes them.
It's like a little half dome. It's not even like a fish bowl or something maybe that really comes to a cup. This is just a half. Okay.
No, the animation is very, very smooth, and by that I mean minimal.
I like the theory that they're not guards; these are all just guests of the museum.
Yeah, and they just have matching outfits.
I mean, it's a school thing, field trip or something.
They're cosplaying.
He's got $1 million. He's got Pauline. Look out above, big guy, 'cause here comes Mario.
I like this. This sounds like a game show's about to start.
I know, right?
Tonight on the match game.
Whatever happened to our trainer-animal relationship?
Wait, what? Pauline's the trainer? Is that lore? Is that canon?
No, I don't know. They have a relationship.
I think that's new.
Trainer. They really tucked that in, didn't they? 8 minutes into the first episode of 11 minutes.
Yeah, I think so. Also, this man can talk. Donkey Kong is a talking sentient being. Like, why does he need a trainer?
And so that implies was there some like Ape Out's a great game everyone should play. Was there some horrible escape from you know, like at one point was he like in her control when he escaped?
I don't know.
Right? Is that the implication?
Yeah, I don't know. All right, well, weird.
Weird.
You wouldn't.
Oh, he throws a column at him. And Mario's now he's freaking out, but he jumps over it. Oh, he's running on it, though.
Classic bit, running on top of the spinning thing. Yeah, they find themselves, Jeremy, on another staircase.
Yeah, they love staircases.
Donkey Kong surrounded by round shit. He knows just what he's going to do with it. He's going to fire it down.
But fear not, Mario found a ladder.
Thank God there's a ladder right there.
Oh, no, it got destroyed by the friggin' columns.
Oh, he's swinging around like a chandelier, Mr. Donkey Kong. Pauline is just...
Oh, he's got her, though. He's got her.
He's climbing.
Should we do this like it's like sports commentary?
Donkey
Kong's got Pauline.
Yeah.
He's on the run.
Right.
Can Mario catch him? That's going to be the question I think we're all thinking about right now. Donkey Kong leaping from building to building. Mario, just a man, but he is, of course, a jump man, so he might be able to jump with him.
That was great. I didn't want to chime in or anything because you were on a roll. They are getting to the King Kong stuff a little bit here. Do you think this ends with planes shooting down?
I hope so. I really hope so.
Or trying to, and just all the, you know.
I cannot.
But yeah, he totally.
Shyness.
I guess it's also just Donkey Kong like taking the girl and running. But like when you're on top of a building, running around, That makes me think Donkey Kong. Whoa.
Where did they take her? He took her underwater.
What, was he playing her the flute? Did you see that? He had a little recorder in his mouth.
No. They had like little sticks in their mouths to breathe underwater.
Oh, like the
And
way
he
you
gave her one.
The way you put a stick in your mouth to breathe underwater.
You know what I'm talking about? Like a little,
Like a hose, like a
yeah,
stick
yeah.
hose.
One of those
Snorkel.
like a James Bond move.
Like a wooden snorkel.
Like a wood snorkel.
Like if you whittled a snorkel.
Your dog is losing it behind you. It's very funny.
Yeah, I know. I tilted it. I angled it earlier so we could see. This is what happens when I work here all day. My dog sits here and sleeps all day, and I get out of work at 10 p.m. and I'm like, I'm gonna watch TV for an hour or something, and my dog wants to fucking run around and play because
she slept all day.
She slept all day. Yeah, that's good, Ripley. That you only get on the Twitch or the YouTube. I guess last week she was barking, so I guess you got her on the audio. There she goes.
Here you go, Ripley.
She's gonna fall off this fucking bed.
Ripley, come on, man. Donkey Kong.
Ripley's gonna wake up and go, Ripley. Roll over.
Oh man, everybody loves Ripley. We need a Ripley emote in the chat.
Watch this.
Oh my God, Mark! Don't eat her. Oh my God. Oh, Mark. Oh. Don't worry, listeners. He's just in front. I thought he was going to eat her at first.
Special effects.
Oh my God, but he's just in front. Oh. Okay. I got really nervous there. But
oh my God, Ripley would kill me if I tried to eat her.
Yeah, that'd be bad. Let's close out this cartoon.
Let's do it.
I think we should go somewhere warm and dry. Like maybe back to the circus?
We stay.
Besides, you know Mario's going to find you.
He already has, Pauline.
You expect me to take a duck's word for that?
I knew I'd find
Okay, I'm sorry. We just have
The plan, right?
We have to explain what this is.
It's just the plan coming together.
How do we explain what this is? So they're in the lake. I guess they're in the Mississippi River, and they're like, Mario's gonna find you, Donkey Kong. Don't you know that? And then off screen you hear, he already has. And the camera pans over, and it's a duck. And Pauline's like, I'm not gonna take a duck's word for that. I guess because ducks are known liars. But then the leaves unfurl, and it's not a duck. It's Mario with a duck on his head, and not disguising his voice at all.
What was the point of that? It's being asked.
I don't know. It was to reveal.
Why not just be there?
I think Mario wanted to reveal Pauline's bias against the word of ducks, who've done nothing wrong.
Oh man!
I'm not gonna take a duck's word. Fuck you, Pauline.
Jeez, dude. Like, isn't this world a little off? You're just gonna write off everything a duck has to say. Exactly. Like, you don't think it's possible a duck would ever have something for you? Okay.
Rude.
you here, Donkey Kong, and this time I'm ready for you with my trap.
He poked the duck.
He pushed its butt.
Oh my God! Wait, what just happened?
Did he not just push the duck's butt? And that's
pushed the
the
duck's
whole
butt.
plan?
He received bacon. The duck quacked. The dog woke up. It knocked over a bucket, which made water
like
go into a wheel, and now the wheel's hitting a rope, which is has a cage, and this is all very dumb.
It's like this whole mousetrap Rube Goldberg thing.
But
all started with a push of the butt, though.
Yeah. So basically, Donkey Kong got hit by a boat.
Yeah.
And then the emerald went flying.
It's like that domino meme. Like Mario touches the duck's butt, and then like the big domino is a boat.
Yes.
Kills Donkey Kong.
Because boat kills Donkey Kong, and some guy gets an emerald.
Oh, I thought that was an avocado. You're right.
Mark, that's the emerald of the east.
It wasn't that round before. I think that
it
got rounded
certainly
off.
wasn't. It was
Donkey
not.
Kong handled it. I think he kind of held it
in the
too
water.
tight.
Yeah, it got like the water. Oh no, but they're in a cage now.
Cage on a boat. You know what's gonna happen to this boat, right?
What?
It's gonna take on water.
Oh, I hope so. That's Mark's Law.
Yeah. I don't know if it predates my life though. This is from 1983. I was born the next year. I don't know what the fuck was going on. This was in a markless world. I hate to think about that.
That's fucked up.
I refuse to watch old movies.
This world had no Mark and no Jeremy.
I know.
Did you hear what he just said?
Fucking boring. No.
The cops show up and they're like, "It looks like you've caught the real emerald stealer."
Yes.
And Mario's like, "I don't care about them. I want to catch him." And he points to Donkey Kong.
And they're just sort of standing around in the water at this point.
Yeah, it looks very uncomfortable. Let's see what happens.
He was here a minute ago.
He's under the water.
A minute ago.
Oh, now he's in some leaves. Oh, he's at a bus stop. Oh, he's getting on a bus. He got on a bus. And he's gone.
P.S. Donkey Kong got on a bus and left. That's the ending.
Oh, the bus just freaked out and everyone ran out the windows because
jumped out.
I guess there's a Donkey Kong on it.
And he's peeling off the cover of it, the top of it. He's peeling it back. Oh, and he's driving this bitch, this convertible now. It's his new whip.
With his feet.
Fucking chilling.
Oh, so Donkey Kong's not smart, but he can drive a bus with his feet. The end.
He steals a bus to go home. That's my favorite part, is that he stole a bus at the end. Yeah, he's almost certainly going to stomp all the pedals at once.
Well, what do you think of this, Mark? How would you rate this episode? Should we do that? Should we put these into our rotation? We just watch one of these every now and then?
I like it, man. And there's other shit. There's Froggers. I don't know how available they all are.
Let's do it.
I mean, we might have to watch one or two in like 720 or 1080.
Oh, I don't know if I can do that. Yes, this is predating Mario Kart by a lot.
Right. So I think already we used to see a lot of the influence of later Mario games from the Mario Super Show, but we saw banana peels and just Donkey Kong driving. He put on a white tank top and got on that bus. No, I made up the tank top. But yeah, this was certainly fun. I mean, I guess it's what I expected in that it's really different from all the other stuff, because obviously Mario's so much less, never been less defined, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's what I'm curious to watch more. There's a certain there's a different kind of weirdness here that I have not.
No Toad.
I know there's no Toad, but it's just like, it's interesting. Just the production and everything. Like I said, I'm not as familiar with 70s and 80s, early 80s and stuff like that, but it's just got a different look and sound to it and all that stuff.
Yeah,
so,
and Mario's like a not Mario.
We got a not Mario. I mean, I would look at Donkey Kong Jr. and Pitfall and Frogger. We can even maybe I can scout those out and see if what they're all about or whatever, you know. But
things get so bad in this cartoon. Mario's like, I gotta call up my brother Luigi.
Mm-hmm. Oh man, that's right. You said no Toad, and that's absolutely true and glaring. But like, there's not even so much as a Luigi in here. It's really crazy. But
no princess. Into
it. I would look at some of these. There's a guy on Space Ace. Dexter was played by Sparky Marcus. I just want to point that out. But yeah, I like this as an introduction. It didn't all the way make sense. They kind of wasted. I gather Soupy Sales probably could have been a lot funnier than, saying Donkey Kong. But if your vision was to just have him say Donkey Kong, that's fine. I don't know why you get Soupy.
Donkey Kong.
I like it all. I'm feeling good. I'll call it an 8.5. It wasn't a masterpiece, but it was good. I think it made me want to see it some more.
I think that's very fair. I'm very excited to see Frogger, who wears a turtleneck sweater, and Hubert, who seems to be wearing a jacket.
Like a varsity jacket or something?
Yeah.
Maybe? He lettered, and the letter is Q. Oh, man. I'm so glad that QAnon didn't grab Hubert as like their little Pepe the Frog.
Thank God.
Misappropriated sort of like thing, man. That little adorable fucker's got a coat that says Q on it. Like they should be off to the races with that, but whatever.
Hubert Anon. I think I'm giving this a 6 out of 10. It's just barely there.
I don't even know what half the dialogue was. I'm not sure. I give hanging out with you.
I appreciate that.
I give you a 10 hanging out with
Thanks.
you.
Thank you.
The show's clearly a 6, as you've spoken to. So knock it down to 8.5.
That works. Do you have an MVP?
No.
I think I like Donkey Kong the most.
Yeah, like I was ready. Like Peter Cullen, the stage was set for him to really blow me away, and he was fine. He was good, but like, yeah, Soupy did a lot with a little and left me remembering that. So I'll say Donkey Kong. It's his show.
It's his show.
You
know? Do we have anything else we want to say before we close out, or should we do a little riff?
No, it'd be all right to go. I think it'd be all right. It's coming up on not quite my heart out, but it's nice to I'll go chase my dogs around for a little bit or something.
Well, thanks for hanging out, everybody.
Yeah, thanks, everyone. We're on YouTube, Twitch.
We're on everything these days.
We have Letterboxd accounts, personally.
We do. Do you use Letterboxd?
I started logging the movies as I watched them, and then I stopped. But luckily, my wife and I watch everything together, so I can always just cheat off her paper if I want to get caught up.
I logged the Mario movie we watched on Letterboxd. Let me see if I can find it. If you go into like my movies, I'm pretty sure you can find the like stupid Mario anime we watched one time.
How long was that?
Let's find out. Where is it? I cannot find it for some reason. Let's go to diary.
I'm looking for the long entry on.
Yeah, I mean, you have to imagine I wrote a fucking essay on this.
Would you describe your inner monologue right now as Mario? Where are you?
Mario, where are you? We watched it on June 4th, 2020.
That tracks.
I gave it 2.5 stars. This is Super Mario Brothers' Great Mission to Rescue Princess Peach.
Dude, I don't remember a fucking thing about this.
I wrote, watch this for my podcast where I will undoubtedly praise it as a perfect 10 out of 10, which I believe I did.
Yeah. Is there a runtime on this? I'm just curious.
Runtime on the... You don't remember this at all? It's 61 minutes. I remember we loved this.
I remember...
It's in Japanese.
Like, we did that, I guess. I remember remembering. You know what I mean?
Great Mission to Rescue Princess Peach.
Yeah, I mean, it all looks very familiar, but I could never pull details on this or anything.
It's very like goofy and animated.
I
There's
love,
like a really
I love
big
the style.
King Koopa.
It looks cool.
Yeah, there's some really goofy stuff in it. They do a song over and over again. Remember the song?
Oh, yeah, you'll play it and I'll know, like, oh yeah, this is in here.
Yes, yes, I wanna hold you. Don't cry anymore, baby. Listen to me. I'm right here for you.
Don't cry anymore, baby.
Wait, is this in English?
We are rich. We are rich. We are rich.
Yeah. This is a dub, my friend.
In the neighboring Metal Kingdom, there's a bad dragon king named Koopa.
Koopa, Koopa, bad dragon king.
We talk about the neighboring metal scene.
Who did this? Who did this dub?
I don't know.
Real Guy Sound Studios.
Sounds like a real guy did this.
What a weird thing.
You can check them out at Real Guy News Network. I don't know. I probably just promoted the worst thing ever. I don't know.
That is very strange. I did not know that. This is a fan-made dub. Yeah, this is fan. I guess maybe that's why the song sounds so bad. I'm curious to hear the real song though. My memory of it is that it is very similar to what they did, but you know.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Toad is like a weird alien in this also. Lokitu's in it. I'm trying to find the song. Oh, brother. We'll never hear it. Is it over here? There it is. Yeah, sorry, Cowspool. We did a whole episode on this. I was just reminding Mark.
I need help with things.
Thanks for listening, everybody. See you around.
Bye,
stay out of the woods.
Yeah.